Okay. Test audio. Test audio. Yeah. We got minis. Okay. Get my chat where I can see it. Remy's eyeballing the cord already. No, Remy. Not while we paint minis. Okay. Got brushes. I think I have everything I need. I think. We'll see. And I think I can do better at keeping my hand out of the way. I'm going like this and like this for water. But I need to figure out what we're even working on right now. He still needs pouches. His pants still need some work. And you can still go up in the highlights. And I think controlled washing. And then I think he's good. But he needs a name and a backstory more than anything. Okay. Got a plan, kind of. Maybe I should go over the belt with something more. Oh, right, and those little straps. That's right. I forgot about those. And I need to pull the highlights and the jetpack back up. Yeah. They got kind of washed out. Okay. Game plan. Pouches. Nope, that's bronze. You wouldn't have a bronze pouch. We could go light. No, his pants are pretty light. I do kind of like the red hue that one has from the underpainting. So maybe like a reddish brown. Take some of this with some red. It's really overcast today. I am almost entirely using the light from the camera today. And the paints on my palette are not really happy, so I'm going to have to refresh all of them. I need a good red. Not that red. Mix a little bit of dragon's red in with the fur brown. Or I could use I think I used warlock purple on the base. I could just throw that back in with the brown and see how that looks too. That's alien purple. Or was it orc blood? Was it orc blood what I used? This is not brown. This is brown. Oh, that's not a very red purple. And I don't know if that's the purple that I used. Because it looks like it hasn't been mixed in a really long time. So I probably didn't touch it. Alien purple. Again. I know I have other purples, right? Maybe? Shit. Hi, Panda. I don't remember what purple I used when I based him. So I don't know what purple they mix. Oh, wait. That's probably it on the palette, though. Okay. Yeah, because that brown is not very red. Want to red it up. Red it? Red it up. Words. Okay. Shit. What was I using to poke? Pokey pokey paints open. Pokey stick. It's stuck. I used to keep all the paints I use separate, but then I would just end up with like half of my paints out, and it still doesn't help me know what I used for what. Um, there was one time I was smart, and on the outside of my paint case, I actually put a piece of tape and wrote down all the colors I was using. Um, Granted, this guy's been long done, so I can take these off. That's what I should do, though. Oh yeah, that tape's been on there a while. But I don't. I should, but I don't. Okay, throw the tape. Let's see if this poked through. Oh, yeah, that's more than I wanted. I just want a tiny bit. Red is strong. Alright, let's mix some colors before. Well, here, you can sit here. Say hello while I mix colors. Because we gotta make good colors for the pouch. Actually, that's too light. Let's throw some purple in. More purple? And no, it's really dark. I think I need a better brown. I only have like 8 of them. Well, that's a fair color. Not really pouchy though. I think it's still too purple. Panda, I put logic everywhere else. I can't put it everywhere. Can't always be logical. Let's see. That's a little more brown. Where it is Wildwood. Ooh, my paint. My paints. My water's closer. So, Panda, did you vote for his name? It's in the poll is in the about section. We need to name him. Oh wait. No. Is Wildwood the one I want? Is this a brown? Yeah, okay. So hun, you need to go vote on his name too. Because you suggested like half of them. It's no. What we figured out was it's one syllable less either way. Either a 3-syllable first name, 2-syllable last name, or whatever way I didn't just say that. Yeah. But there are exceptions to the Star Wars name rules. Oh, okay. Panda was the one that voted. Thank you, Panda. We're gonna get him a name at some point. Poor dude. I've just been like on all of the videos and the tags and said just unnamed Mandalorian. Poor guy deserves a name. I may have gone too dark on the pouch. Goodness. Well, no, that's good. I can highlight up. I want to go dark because we're going to do the weird straps and stuff too. Like the arm ones that I didn't even know existed. Actually, that looks kind of pretty when it's covering this under painted blue. I need the smaller brush now. Okay, yeah, putting the water there is much better. Gravy voted. Oh yeah, you voted. Oh yeah, I was on with you when you voted. I knew that. Because by the end, when he's done, whatever the votes say, that's his name. Wait, is this the brush I was using last time? No, it's not. Where's that brush that I fell in love with last time? This one? Hey, I like your voice on my stream. Well, everything that's not done is what we're doing today. Because I think we can finish him. Because we need to do the pouches, the weird little straps here, the weird little straps here. Bring out the highlights in the jetpack again. Maybe do some more highlighting in some parts of the armor. Mostly the belt. Cleaning up the armor a little bit, maybe. And then the edges of his boots. I think that's it. I think that's all he needs. And then, if we have enough time, Rowan wants me to add, his is not showing up, probably because it's so bright. Wants me to add, like, scratches and stuff to his dude's armor. So, I might do that today. But I want to see if I can convince him to let me highlight the armor some more. We'll see. He did. Where's what thing? So, if you're on the channel, you go to the About section, and there's a poll. And right now, there's 4 different names that are tied. So, yeah, there you go. Your Twitch is in light mode. That's awful. That looks terrible. Oh, my cord is caught on things. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Okay. Needle brush. I like the needle brush. So, we're gonna do these little strappy things. But, I mean, they're not focal points or anything. They just need a basic coat, highlight, and call it good. You don't want to spend too much time detailing out these little things you won't pay attention to. Because then they take away. You don't know how to vote. The green thing, that green box, go back down. That green box is the poll. I love you, hon. You're worse at social media and stuffs than I am. Oh god, there's a second tiny little band down there. What? Okay, this one's in shadow. There's no way in hell you're gonna see that. Yeah, why not? Let's throw a layer of this on the shoes too. Why not? And then I'm gonna wait and do his, like, all of the Mandalorian's bases together. So he will technically sit incomplete until all his brethren are complete, and then they will all be finished together. Oh, I really need to square up the tip. I'm curious. Okay, what'd you vote for? I'm curious. I want to know what name is gonna win. Let's see. Oh, we still have 3. Fair, Narbo, and Fex. I don't know if you voted, Royal, because there's it was at 50, it was at 1 vote last night with two people. So that was Panda, and then Grave did it with me, and Torp did it. So the numbers, I don't know if you did yet. We all suggested these names. We gotta vote for them now. Okay, dinky little arm strap. Okay. And I was thinking for the next Mandalorian, we'll probably do one of the jetpack ones. I want to see, because a lot of you keep saying it's too hard to paint. It takes too long to paint and stuff. I think you unvoted if you clicked it a second time. So I think with the next Mandalorian, I'm gonna see if I can do it all in one stream, in one day. Show you guys how you can do like quick and easy and actually finish it and make it look decent in one sitting. So I don't have either of the jetpack dudes here. Oh, they're up on the shelf. Yeah. You can barely tell that those are a different color. The pouches you can. Wait. The pouch goes up here too? My bad. And then add some more brown. Goodness. I just added more water to my wet palette and everything is really wet. You know, like it's supposed to be. You can't have multiple votes because you have to vote for at least two for a first name and a last name. But it's this widget is set so that if you click on the same one, it should uncount that vote. Like you can cancel your vote. Oh hey, one of the kitties is here. Panda, you want to see one of the cats that you can get? Oh yeah, I gotta wait for it to come to the door. It's like right there. Kitty. That's one of them. That's the fluffy one. So, Panda, you come fly out here and here's a cat you can steal from the yard. It's super floofy. Look at that fluffy tail. That was good timing. Yes, you're supposed to vote for at least two. Yes, if you guys are getting on 7 days, turn off Horde Night because it's really close. And I would like to, ow, kick things. Do Horde Night. I'd like to be a part of the Horde Night. Now that we're back on Darkness Falls. Second pouches lighter. Oh, that's a big difference on this side. Holy crap. I gotta forget that I'm doing these in like on two different base colors. Okay, so then what's the vote at now? I'm curious. I want to know what his name is gonna be. I'm calling him unnamed Mandalorian for too long. Okay, Fex is ahead, but everything else is tied. So he's either Fex Narbo, Fex Farron, or Fex Zinx as of now. We need more votes. The name is the crucial part of this right here. Although if we have a tie, that's the name we can add to Roro's. Because he didn't want to name his. Although I said that, and then I was like, well, then do you want us to call him, have him be Panda? And he's like, no. So maybe we'll have to give him a list. The browns are so subtly different on the light side, but so different on the dark. Well, and keep in mind, I did tell him Panda. I didn't say name him Panda. I said name him Panda. So I don't think he knows we were talking about naming it after you. If that makes you feel better. And we couldn't call it Pandette because it's the dude. I mean, maybe he knew, but Roro really likes Panda. He's the only other person that he asks to send messages to. Not very often, but once in a while. Although honestly, I think it's just because he likes pandas. So, you know. She's not being a bully. She's just trying to help make sure that you don't get too cocky. That's all. Okay. Go up to highlights. We're not gonna do too much on the pouch because it's a pouch. I'm not gonna spend too much time pouching. Pouching. Yeah. Let's do some edge highlights. Maybe a little more. Let me water this down. Thin it down. We'll bump it up on this side because this side's in the light. And that dinky ass little armband thing. And then this side's in the light. I think I'm getting better at not holding my hand in front of the camera. Well, if it makes every night a horde night, then I guess I don't mind if you do some of them without me. I know, the pouches need some love, but you don't want them to get too much love. Because you don't want them to take away from focal points. So we just give them little bits of attention. And call it good. Tiny bit on the strap. May as well. Get a little bit of contrast there. So nice. Just rotating him, and by the time you get back to the first side, it's all dry again. Yeah. Except this brush is not happy when I don't twist it. No, not every night or night. You will die and die and die because yeah, you have no ammo. And then you won't have time to make it. Okay. That's about all the pouch needs. These little highlights. But I think I had to bump contrast up elsewhere. I think I should take an off-white into some of the places in his armor. Or like a super light blue. And then maybe some moon dust into his pants. We have 2 bottles of moon dust, and one of them is super thick, and one of them is super thin. Oh, so I found something last night, Royal, and maybe this is how you can contribute to 7 days. So apparently there's a streamer setting where I think you screw with me, so we could do that. Or you could give us challenges and parameters and stuff so that you could, not have to play and not get motion sick, but still like be a part of 7 days. Because then you'd still be with us. What color was I getting? I was gonna get a color. Moon dust. Actually, I lied. Arid Earth is gonna do better. That has a little more. Yeah. Well, I don't. I haven't actually played with it. I just saw last night that it has like a streamer setting. Um, and like What else are you gonna do with that except for screw with the person playing? But I can look it up later, or we can play with it. Actually, what color is that? No. No, that's no. No. Okay. Colors. Colors are hard. Sometimes. Oh shit. This is really. We need a paint shaker. Like really badly. Drink coffee break while I shake paint. Actually, this color would look good on Rowan's too. Oh, it's still all. Oh, there's some pigment. There's some pigment. There we go. Ugh, this is worse than the moon dust. But in the same color family. I wonder if there's something about these light colors. Colors are great, but thinking about colors and how they play together is sometimes not as great. And this is, well, we'll see what the consistency of this actually looks like. This is a little weird. And it's super thin, but kind of like oily. Actually mix a tiny bit of brown in. And that should tie all the pants together. Okay, we're going up to super highlights. And that's a little scary. Okay. But only on this side of the pants. Now I screwed up already. Balls. Okay. Don't breathe. Okay. It's not so bad when I don't breathe. We're gonna lighten it up. So when Roro got home last time, afterwards he's like, that leg is too light. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, if you shine your light, mama, it's too light there. So, yeah, you're right. Okay. So we gotta push the highlights further, or we'd have to darken that one a little bit, and I don't want to. I think it has good contrast. Just means that the other ones we gotta push. Yeah, apparently I taught him, you know, about lighting, and he's retelling me about lighting, which is good. I'm proud of him. Just made me conscious of it on my own model. I think I need to, tell him the lesson. It's okay if some of them are kind of screwy. And don't follow that rule if they look good. That'll be a lesson for a different day. I'll let him correct my colors and my lighting. I think it's adorable. And then the only place on this side that it would push up a little bit would be right on the edge of this knee. There. Okay. And then here. This actually isn't as light as I thought it would be, because it is super thin. This will also help differentiate between that little band thing on his arm. Which just means we're going to have to make multiple passes at the highlights. That's okay. I'll live. Maybe. And thingies. Damn, he's got little fingers. I'm so glad that models are as detailed now as they are. Like, I've painted some old models, some old pewter ones, and like just trying to figure out what some of the details are, and therefore how you're supposed to paint it, is a pain. These are much better. That's the strap. Okay. Don't paint the strap. Add more highlight. Oh yeah, second pass. Makes a bigger difference. Okay. And that one. There we go. Tiny bit of highlight. Right? It is. Okay. Although I think his whole region needs to be lightened a tiny bit. Just a little bit. There. That way it fits in with the rest of the pants a little more. I didn't know what else to say other than region. He is a Legion model after all. The Legion region. These highlights are so small that they're not really gonna be blended much, because they're so small that, and so thin. When you really thin down your paints, it kind of blends itself. So I just let it do that. Actually, I can push that pouch a little further too. I take some of this color I just used on the pants and mix it with the pouch color. Because we don't need much, because this is really the only part of the pouch that needs that much highlight. And when you edge highlight, you don't blend either. Because edge lighting is a whole different beast. And I guess the top a little bit. There. Oh, and this one would have highlight too. Okay, I needed more than I thought. Okay. Now the armor. We're gonna push the highlights up with the armor. We can go really light. Pouch love. Maybe I should do, it's a little flat surface. Maybe I should do a tiny little freehand on it. Maybe I could put the scum symbol on his pouch. That'd be kind of cool. I was thinking there's a, oh no, because these are the two dudes. I wonder if Rowan would let me do one on him, because I think his chest is the most open out of all of the models and like the biggest flat surface. But the pouch I could do, I'd probably screw it up. You just want the pouch to have more love. All right, let me get the reference. Come on, phone, do stuff. symbol. Oh goodness. Okay. So it would be this on his pouch. The word pouch makes you happy? I thought you just didn't want the little bit to be neglected. So yeah, do that super tiny on the pouch. Actually, I could cheat. Is this my superfine pen? No, that is not my superfine pen. That's a fat one. So I'm going to do it in black. Technically, it's not cheating. That's not even that fine. I mean, the camera doesn't want to pick it up. I have a super fine one, but because it's going to be in black, I can just draw it. I don't actually have to paint it. It's not cheating. It's using your resources. Oh dear God, look at the size of the nib versus... I don't know where my fine one is. Actually, honestly, I think my fine ones are all out of ink. Is the Sharpie tip smaller? Oh, hey. I think the Sharpie tip is smaller. I don't think those show up on camera. No, I know it's not cheating. It is still technically an ink. And, in fact, these are all acrylic based. Oh, which means they're water based. This is alcohol based. They're all pigments stuff. It's not cheating much. This is still really fat. Hey, wait. Okay, Sharpie works. I didn't even know if the Sharpie worked. Yeah, it works. Oh God. This is terrifying. No, don't go to sleep. Bad phone. Now this, my hand may block the camera. I am okay with that momentarily. This Sharpie does not want to work except for like straight on. When I do it straight on, it works. But if I try and go at an angle at all, the Sharpie just dies. Which is not helping. It doesn't look like it. I'm going to have to fix it with paint. Sorry, Sharpie. You fail. Where's black? Black. So yes, I tried to cheat, and it just made it worse. Okay. Teeny tiny little black. Get it nice and thin. There is a cat hair on my wet palette. Okay. And the shine is definitely not helping. Now what I'm gonna do then is go in the middle with white and put the detail back in. I can fix this! Or, well, if I find white. thought we had like 2 bottles of white. There we go. Yes, next time I'll listen, Royal. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible person. Okay. Now, get super fine. Just on the tip. And we'll put the eyes in. How's that flowing? Okay, it's flowing good. Great. Yeah. Okay. Was flowing good. I think it already dried on the brush. No, it didn't. Okay. I just didn't put that much on the brush. Why did I do this? Why did I decide to do this? My tongue is absolutely sticking out right now. We'll put the white in here, and then we'll go over it with the brown again, so it stands out. Unless it looks good with the white. No, I think I'd still wash over it with brown. And then I can fix this. And fix it on this side. Huh. Okay. You know, it's just a pouch. It's okay. Although technically it's a holster, not a pouch. Oh, my paint was too watery, but that was a good line. Damn. Oh, Oliver's crying. Kind of looks like an angry monster. Doesn't quite look like the scum symbol, but it looks like an angry monster. Or it kind of looks like a skull. Which I guess is also okay. I gotta work on my tiny freehand. Make a line go down, down. Yeah, it just looks like a skull now. So let me lean into that a little more. Which means it would need bigger nostrils and bigger eye socket. And then little teeth. Now it looks like a skull. It looks like an angry orc skull. Let's clean up the shape a little bit. Give the pouch all the love. Now the pouch got lots of love. Wah! Oh, I don't think Royal knows the orc sound. She's got a Y too. I say the word orcs, and you guys both come back to Y. Yeah, it looks like a little orc skull. Oh, it would be adorable if she wagged. Yeah, because the eyes are different sizes. It's totally orc. Yeah, it's just some crossover. It's fine. It's the the orcs in 40K. Their like signature sound is wag. Actually, hun, can you wog better than I can? No, the cute one. The cute one. Yeah. Actually that was that was pretty cute. Your other one was scary. No, orcs are adorable, just like squigs. Ooh, speaking of squigs, I can paint those. They are finally assembled. These guys. Although they need gap fill, like really bad. Well, now I feel like he needs a squig friend. His helmet has more surface area. I wonder if I should make an orc on his helmet. Okay, coffee. I have amused myself for the day. Alright, 10 out of 10. I'm done. Oh, that's great. Ooh, should I do like a bright green or yellow in the eyes? I should do green. So it's like definitely orky. Yeah. Because we have that really bright green. Yeah. The super bright green to put in the eyes. Back to shaking paints. Although I don't know if this is. I think this is the green that I used on my tentacle monster. I'm not entirely sure. Itchy, itchy. Ah, my arm is itchy. Okay, mixy, mixy, mixy. Do I hit stabby, stabby? Yep, I hit the stabby, stabby. Oof. There. There we go. We only need a tiny bit. Okay. And then tiny bits of green. Oh my god, this green is so thin. I see nothing. That's right. I had to put this on so thick on the tentacle monster. Like, damn. That's pretty thick, and I still can't see it. Go over the whole thing. Still not green. Okay. Super thick. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, this is not the green I used on the tentacle monster. Or it's died. Yeah, my tentacle monster. That's like my favorite mini. Hold on. I'll get tentacle monster. Ow! And kick the cord of my headset. You're not a distraction. Tentacle monster. But that's the green that I was trying to get. Like the slime green. And I swear it was this green. But I remember doing a lot of coats, and I remember with him, like, literally just taking globs of paint and putting them on him. Well, that looks darker than this. No? That's pretty close. But yeah, he's like, this is like my favorite mini that I've done. And he was like one of my first. Which is why I'm super excited to paint the giant worm. I can't wait to paint that one. And for that one, I'm gonna add freaking mica powders so it's shimmery, like he's got like scales like a fish, and it's gonna be so cool. Okay, the worm is always on my desk. he needs Worm needs more space. There's a worm. Rar. Oh, I wonder. Oh, come on, stay in there. Get eaten. This way? Maybe? Ha! One worm eating the other worm is perfect. Wormception? That was the first thing. When I opened this thing, Roro tried to see what all could fit in his mouth. He can eat 2 goblins with no problem. Here's the goblins. Our little dudes. Yeah, I can't wait to paint this one. That's going to be so fun. I'm going to wet blend for days. It's going to be so cool. Yeah, I'm going to wet blend for days. See if I can get it back on its base without grabbing the base. Get back in your spot, worm. Go. Yeah, that's right. You go over there. He sits in front of my computer. I don't know. We could do it after the Mandalorian. He actually, despite his size, he won't take that long because it'll be so much wet blending. Which, because I did so much, traditional art and painting and stuff. Wet. Oh, hey, that green is much better. No, that I shook it more. Wet blending is, for me, the fastest. I could do the airbrush, but that would be really loud. Like, I would have to paint that not on stream. And I wouldn't be able to do the mica powders with the airbrush. The wet blending is where you have the multiple colors wet and bring them together. So you take, although this color is almost dead because it's been sitting on my wet palette. So you take one color, and then take another color, and you don't clean off your brush, and you meet, and you blend the 2 colors together. Yeah, don't worry. I'll do the worm on stream. Don't worry. I won't hide that from you. In fact, I think this is the color scheme that I used on that worm. Although I might have used a blue instead of a purple to make the purple in the middle. And a lighter red. Not this one. But that's a wet blend. So I would do his scales like that. So like a nice dark color like towards the spikes and come up to something brighter and then back down to darker. And then the belly could be the same thing, one color on the outside, wet blend to something and then back to something else. The mica powders are going to make it all shimmery and that's going to be cool. I just have to decide on the color scheme. I would be perfectly happy to do it in the same colors as, the little worm, but I don't want to make him look iridescent. like on his underbelly, like really. Mm, I don't think I have anything light enough. I'd have to mix it. But like taking something like really vibrant like this and adding a ton of white to it, but then having the color be in the mica powders of like something complementary. So like the pink and purple mica powders on top of like the really light blue. So yeah, yeah, kind of like a salmon. Or I mean, I could just go back to this kind of color scheme because I love this dude. But I guess I don't want all of my creatures to look the same. I gotta use different colors. Yeah, an iridescent, pretty worm. Cause I was thinking like fish scales, like they have that shimmer and that shine to them. There's no reason why a worm can't be pretty like fish scales. You know? Yeah, it could be ethereal or magical. Like it doesn't have to be just I'm a worm that lives in the ground. I'm a badass worm that was summoned from the void, and I'm gonna eat you. Coffee. Okay. Now, little Mandalorian, what was I doing to you? Oh, right. I was gonna add more highlight to your armor. That's why I was putting it off. Oh no, I got the green to work. I don't have ADD or anything. Dude, it's still not that bright. But at least I can see that it's green now. I have it so thick. So thick. There. You can actually kind of see the green now. Kind of. No, you are not too distracting. You are making me more engaging, which is a good thing. Because, yeah, I can talk to myself for hours, but, you know, I'm supposed to talk at the chat. Well, I guess I don't talk to myself for hours. I just say that I'm talking to the cats, not myself. And I'm procrastinating. I don't want to mess up the armor, but it's gotta be done. The highlights need to go further. Yeah, it's totally a freaking orc. That's funny. Okay. Okay, we'll go up with the highlights. Um, I know I was using this blue. We'll add it with a tiny bit of blue into the white. A tiny bit. I'm pretty sure this blue is already one of these blues on my palette, but the palette was sitting for a week. Okay. Dinky brush, not that fat brush. Tiny bit of blue. And the white. Okay, tiny more blue. Go ahead. More blue. Okay. Okay. This is scary. Oh my god, you can pull such a thin line with this brush. I love this brush. I don't remember getting this brush, but I'm glad we have it. Oh, it's a Citadel brush too. Huh. I don't remember buying Citadel brushes. Did I steal your brush? No? No, it's one of their old black ones. I think this is before they were making, because their new synthetic ones are all white. No. Oh, well, I've stolen your brush. I've fallen in love with it. What? What? Okay. Torp's saying naughty things about the brush. But holy crap, does that pull tiny little lines, and oh my goodness. Half of the YouTubers I watch are like using big brushes, and they'll point out, they'll be like, "You'll notice I'm not using a small brush," like it's a point of pride. I'm like, give me the tiniest freaking brush you can give me. I like these super tiny lines. They're so crisp. So crisp. Oh yeah. Now water down for the helmet itself, so it's not quite so vibrant. Okay. Let's cover up this damn spot that I made last time. Okay. Oh, I've gone from sticking my tongue out to biting my lip, apparently. Although, these are so fine that I think from a distance, probably can't. Oh, no, it still makes a difference. Yeah, I agree. I like tiny everything. Like, look, like, the difference between, like, my normal brush, which I use to get, like, all of my base colors and stuff on, versus this thing. Like, there's a huge difference between the two. I like this one. Although, the white one, my bigger one, it gets color on real good. And I can do most everything with it. It's just not once I get to these dinky little details. And it's also the style. Like, there are some people that do the more, like, sloppy up close, but looks really good from a distance. I want it to look good up close, too. Not that those ones can't look good up close, but they, I feel like, are less likely to. My brush is getting too dry. Oh, but that one is so crisp. Yeah. Okay. Every one of these lines I pull feels like a victory. I'm winning. I just pulled the brush through a lot more white than I intended to. Oh well. Okay. Highlight. Am I holding him too low? No. Okay. The thing is, you have to pick, do you want it to look, like, do you care more about how it looks up close, like when someone picks it up? Or do you care more about how it looks on the table? Or are you trying for both? Trying for both should be the goal. But some people only care how it looks on the table. Which is fine. Like, that's how you're gonna look at them 9 times out of 10. Is from 3 to 6 feet away on a table. Yeah, you can absolutely like both. I try and shoot for both. That it looks good up close and on the table. But by and large, most of my minis sit on a shelf. They don't actually get played with. Which is fine. I love them. They are beautiful. And they make me happy being up there. Oh, too much water. Although Legion was really fun to play. When the Mandalorians are done, I need like a whole nother squad of Mandalorians for my list. Eventually, they will go on the table. I know we can use other things as stand-ins, but I want another squad of Mandalorians too. Oh, can I get the little piece on the inside? Oh, I can. Hot damn. See, that's the kind of thing. You will never see that tiny little highlight on the table. Come on, camera. Focus. The tiny little highlight in there. You'll never see it on the table, but hot damn up close. His armor looks good. I think I can get a little more, though. It is a really hard angle to get my brush into. To get it just right. But it's worth it. That was too much. Too much. Blend it out. Okay. That's okay. There's still one good highlight in there. And I think, too, when I get a wash into the center of the panels on the armor, that's just going to make the highlights pop all the more. I want to make sure I'm not highlighting for the sake of highlighting and highlighting places that actually need it. Because it's fun. I might get carried away. Little triangle right here. Yeah, I think the next one I'll do a speed paint on and see how quickly we can get them up to. If we can get one up to like tabletop standard and a decent tabletop standard in one stream. Armor is so dark on that side, but it's supposed to be. But I want to highlight it just because it's fun. I'm so bad. Just want to highlight. think a little more on some of the belts. Very corners of some of them. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Yeah. We'll do speed run next time. Probably next weekend, because he's almost done. There's not much more he needs. Although some battle damage on his armor would be nice, but his armor looks so good. Maybe he's had it freshly painted. I mean, the blue is my favorite. I don't want to screw up the blue. I'll do battle damage on a different colored Mandalorian. Well, I have to add it here too. Actually, this blue is a pretty good color for that. We'll add some battle damage. Oh, his is so light. I think he said he wanted like 3 big scratches going across. So we gotta make it jagged. And then I'll do some small ones. Like there. Small one. Small one. Dings and scrapes. Man, where's my black? Somewhere. Then. You can go with the darker color. Actually, I think I need to go pure white because his armor is so light. Some scratches. Scratches. Brush is too dry. I've got my tongue out again. Yeah, he just power washed his armor. It's been freshly armor washed. They just have like stations on Coruscant. Armor washing stations. That's too much white. Yeah, but that's for droids. I guess you could put your armor in there too. Okay. You're right. I don't think the armorer cares about cleaning armor. She'll repair it, but I don't think she cares about cleaning it. Okay. And then I'm pretty sure he said he wanted a little bit of silver in them, but I can do that later because I have no metallics out right now. Ah! God damn it! It scared me. Oh, hello. Thank you for following. that when I'm painting minis of all things. Oh, okay. Let my heart rate come back down. Ah, okay. I know it. I know it's funny, and I leave the sound on because it's great, and I really hope that it scared Grave too. But when I'm painting minis, it's probably not a good idea. Oh, okay. Heart rate. Okay. Oh. Did it scare you in 7 days? I I try to be prepared for everything, but I scare easily. Oh, okay. Heart rate, thin lines. Oh, okay. What was I doing on mine? I did the scratches on Roro's real quick. I could push the highlights further. I could add a little bit of scratches to his, but I don't. No, I think we're right. I think I'm gonna go with the. He just went to the power wash. It's fine. But I do need to bring back some of the light to his jetpack. Although I'm not gonna do that with that metallic again. That metallic was freaking crazy bright. And I should probably do some on his rifle too. Too much paint. There we go. Bugga bugga bugga. That's fun to say. Bugga bugga. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I'm with you, Royal. We'll keep his armor shiny. I don't like that. I'll use this one on the jetpack. I like, and I don't know if it shows up on camera. I can still see like the shine, like the sparkles of the metallic, even though I've put more like coats. That's still pretty shiny on camera too. That's still pretty shiny. You guys hushing each other? It looks good now, but when I first put the metallic on here, like it was really metallic. Like that it was like bouncing all of the light back into the camera. It was crazy. Now it's like a good level of shiny, I think, for a jetpack. I guess if he got his armor cleaned, he probably would have gotten his jetpack cleaned too. So it makes sense that it's pretty shiny. Yeah. I I like metallic too in its time and place. When you have like all of his other armor is like matte and stuff, and then you have like blinded by the light. Like it's a lot. Oh, are you painting too? It'd be cool if everyone was just painting together. I'll get you painting one day, Royal. Even if I have to fly out there and stick some minis in front of you and force you to do it. I don't know if I like this color very much. I mean, one one day, yes. I'm telling you, you should all just try painting. It's not as hard as it looks. You do not have to be OCD about it like I do. Like, that is not a requirement. Yeah, see? Oh, you just want to see the worm again? Ooh, yeah. Ugh. I don't want to be eaten by mosquitoes while I paint. Okay, here. Royal wants to see the worm again. This is the next painting project. Rar. I know. Ooh, ooh, and then when he's done, he'll fit pretty good. Okay, be careful with those teeth. Yeah, he is gonna be fun. The worm. The worm doesn't need a name. He's just gonna be the worm or she. We can decide if it's a girl or a dude. That we can choose, but I don't think the worm needs. It's just the worm. Although, oh, have we gotten any more votes on the name? Or am I just all excited for nothing? No, it's still Fex. So his first name is still gonna be Fex. And I guess I'm gonna have to flip a coin. What, huh? Well, no, the one that has the most votes is the first name. What but? You trying to pick the name? I think the part of this I think the part of this that Torp is most invested in is his name. I think it's cute. I think that helps the jetpack some. It is so shiny that trying to look at it under this light is really hard. Actually, yeah, that brings some differentiation back into it. Although I almost want to wash the copper back over it now. No, then it'd be too shiny. Oh, Royal agrees. Fex doesn't sound like a first name. I guess we could just take the top two and take whatever makes the most sense. Ooh. Lots of mosquitoes. Oh, that sounds awful. I hate them. But I think part of why I hate them is because they love me so much. Think. I think I'm gonna make another off-white. Like I did with the blue. Use that on the rifle. And maybe the jetpack a little bit. Although because I have silver on here too, I might have to like use white on the rifle. I think I had to use white. Okay, back to the jetpack. Just a little bit for some contrast. There's not. We have the light coming from the front of him, so there wouldn't be much. But we still don't want it to look flat. There'd be some sort of environmental light bouncing around and hitting him. The zombies don't love me. I hide from the zombies, Panda. They don't. I don't want them to love me. There we go. Just a little bit of differentiation. I like that word, differentiation. Oh, hot damn. Okay. Now I need to get into the grooves of that armor panel. No, no, Royal. I told you we can come up with a different way that you can enjoy 7 days with us. Yeah, that's true. Torp gets really motion sick too with it. Do I? Uh, where are my washes? Although I don't think. Do we have a black contrast? Actually, are you sure? Wait, do we have two wild? We do have two wildwoods. Yeah, we have two. I don't know. Black Templar contrast. Haha. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very sure that's where we got the second wildwood. But the black, I don't know. But we have it. You're welcome. And it's, I don't know, I can't tell, but I think it's half empty. So we have had it for a while. No, the black is half empty. Oh! Yeah, that'll use half the bottle. That's right. You spilled it on the desk. I remember now. Yeah, here. I was thinking it feels a little empty, but it doesn't look empty because like the whole thing is coated. But I think the paint is only like to here. But it doesn't. It looks full because the whole thing is black. Now I need the blue contrast. We're gonna mix the black and the blue, and we are gonna get in the crevices of his armor. Aw, snap. Torp's learning how to solder. Oh, he's doing a good job. Okay. Okay. Mix my contrasts. A heathen who mixes contrast paints. Right. Nice dark blue. I thought I saw another cat outside. I didn't. Okay. This is almost as scary as highlighting. Because I only want this in like the most recessed of grooves. So, yeah, practice on the back of him. Because the belt is a perfect guinea pig. I don't know why, like, two of his belt things have that little groove in them. His belt things. Yeah, I word so good. Get some darker over here. Okay. That's there. Can we get in here without getting it on anything else? Is the question. My tongue is stuck out again. There we go. Okay. It got on the backside some, but then I can just wipe it off. Maybe I should just use an oil wash, but I don't have any oil washes mixed up. Inside the visor. And the tongue has come back out. Shit. Okay. And then wipe it off the visor. Yeah. Okay. I accept your science. I accept your proven fact. But why? Why does sticking your tongue out make you concentrate better? Because I know it works. I do it all the time. Is it antenna? I I like that reason. It's your antenna. Okay, this is where we're getting into the dinky little spots between the armor panels. Now we're gonna wipe it off where it hit the surface. Yeah, look at the contrast that makes. Do some of that under his neck too. It's too bright up there. Okay. More contrast. There we go. Pushing up the darks. If I do it fast enough, I can just wipe most of the excess off. So we want a little bit in there. A little bit in there. Here. Probably under the pouch. It doesn't have an orc on it. And probably all around. Over on this side. Oops, wrong water. And then clean it up. There we go. I gotta do the back of the helmet so there's more lines back here. So now I should say antennas out instead of tongues out. There we go. Darken some of the darks. Honestly, just doing it on the inside under there is pretty damn cool. Yeah. Hot damn. I should probably do the same on the pants though. I mean, Panda's just gotta know everything about both of us, Ryle, didn't you know? Coffee. I think I need another bright bit on the visor. Right in the corner. Right in the corner. There we go. Get that curve to it. And then water it down a little bit. Okay, I think it did. I watered it down too much. Oh, more blue. Less white. More blue. Okay. There we go. Maybe lighten this panel a little bit. Just a little. There we go. Lighten that whole panel a little. That's better. And this one too. And then this side. And that way these ones stand out a little more. Okay. Yeah, I got the pants. Okay, we're good. Okay. You know, I think he's looking pretty damn good right now. What do you guys think? Should I add more to him? I think I have to highlight the rifle too. I know you love him, but is he done? Minus the base. They'll all be done together. So that they all end up looking like they're in the same environment. God, when the camera focuses on him, hot damn. Well, that's the problem, Royal. I will always say no. Always. You want to know a secret, Royal? My most trusted like art advisor has like no art experience themselves. You don't have to know art theories to be like to have a good eye at something. I don't know. Hun, let's get your opinion too. Because you can actually see him in person. You can actually look at him in person. We'll see. We'll see if Torp thinks he's done. I also have two bad eyes. So yeah, that's why I have, these things. But do you think he's done? Well, now that he's stolen the mini, here. Rar. The obvious. What? Don't say the. Yeah, I know he needs to be based. They're all. I'm gonna base them all together, so that they all look like they're in the same environment. You think he's done? You don't think I should highlight anymore? Yes. But I was thinking maybe I could do a line of white on all of the guns. Rawr. Oh, okay. I'll take him back. I was playing with the worm. He's all holding the Mandalorian out for me, and I'm nomming the camera with the worm. Whatever. Okay. Do a last highlight. And then we can start thinking about the worm. Or the next Mandalorian. It is really hard to see the white on the silver, though. Holy crap. There we go. Now I can see it. Let's throw some random highlights on the raised bits. Make them look cool. There. Okay. And then the ones in the holsters. Antenna's out again. Okay, that's one. And the other one. Yeah, with the metallic, it's really hard to tell from most of the angles. That's okay. It's those angles you can see it from. You know, I hardly painted on myself this time around. See, I can't help myself. I just went back to the visor. But this is pure white. I think the only place on the armor that should have the pure white is the visor. Or around the visor. There we go. So subtle, but it makes a difference. Okay. Now, I think we're good. Hot damn, his armor's pretty. I want a suit of armor in this color. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's good. Okay. The last thing to do then is to paint his name on his base. But we have a three-way tie for the second one. We need someone else to come vote. Ew, now he can fit in the worm's mouth now that he's not on the black. I think I have to push the highlight on the other side of the visor a little bit further. Just a little bit. Not much. There. Just a little more. It is so much different to hold him without his block. But if I'm gonna put his name on him, it's gotta be on the bottom. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't vote. I get to vote? Oh. But then that means essentially I'm choosing because it's a three-way tie. Ah. I don't know. Um, no, because I might make it a four-way tie. Although, wait, no, that would change the percentage, wouldn't it? Oh, okay. Um, mm, okay, I picked my two. What does that put the percentages at? Okay, that puts it at Narbo and Fex are in the top. Although I would call him Iton Narbo, but. So then, I feel like Narbo and Fex are both better last names. So Narbo Fex or Fex Narbo? Okay. Narbo Fex, Narbo Fex. Okay. Alright, and I gotta paint that on the bottom. Do I still have black? Yeah. I keep asking if I have black on here, and the answer is still yes. Okay. Oh wow, the base has a really weird texture. Does the camera see that? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Like it looks like a worm. Okay. It's hard to write with a paintbrush. Oh shit. And let's just poke it. Narbo. Oh, that O is awful. the bristles split while I was trying to pull that E. That was just a huge E. X. There we go. He is official. He joins Illith Roy in waiting to have their bases done. Now the real question is, do I start another Mandalorian now? Looks pretty cool. Worm. Do I start the worm now? Or do I wait until next week? Okay. That means I need to go get the mica powders. And that is gonna make a mess. Oh yeah, next week is the speed. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a speed Mandalorian. Okay. That's right. So, let me put Narbo on the shelf. Let's put some of these colors where they belong so we can start new with the worm. I love how excited you are about the worm. It makes me so happy because I'm super excited about the worm. Because we're going to get crazy with metallics. And make a mess. I should have thought the mess part through. It's okay. For great things comes great sacrifice. We'll be covered in glitter for the next week. I don't think there's room for these ones. That's fine for now. Okay. Keep you over here. I'm gonna move your stormtroopers on so they don't get mica powders on them. I guess I should put on